The Grand Archive of the Zeltharii Collective was a monument to temporal reverence. Crystalline towers stretched toward 3 suns, each chamber preserving artifact from civilizations long extinct. Ambassador Felzorn moved through the sacred halls with ritual slowness, his 6 eyes gleaming with pride as he led the human delegation toward the archive's greatest treasure. You must understand, Felzorn's translator rendered his reverent clicks in his standard English. What you are about to witness has shaped our entire philosophical framework for the past million cycles. It is the eternal mechanism, proof that an ancient race achieved technological transcendence before even the first stars in her galaxy formed. Dr. Sarah Kim nodded politely, her grad students trailing behind with recording equipment. This was their 3rd week of cultural exchange, and she'd learned that every species had their look at this cool old thing moment. The Zeltharii had been building up to this revelation since day 1. The vault door required 17 biometric scans and a harmonic key sung by 3 priests. When it finally opened, mist rolled out like a special effect from a budget sci-fi film. In the center of the chamber, suspended in a zero-gravity field and bathed in reverent blue light, floated a small mechanical device. Sarah squinted at it. Then she stepped closer, her professional composure cracking. "Oh my God," she whispered. "Yes," Felzorn breathed. "The divine recognition begins." The eternal mechanism speaks to something primal in all sentient beings. Its purpose has eluded our greatest minds for. "That's a mechanical iris," Sarah interrupted, then clapped her hand over her mouth. Saw the, please continue." Felzorn's translator struggled with his confused chittering. "A mechanical iris?" Sarah's grad student, Josh, had gone pale. "Dr. Kim, is that?" "It absolutely is." Sarah pulled out her phone, scrolling frantically through old photos. "Here, look." She held up her screen to show a teenager with purple streaked hair and a triumphant grin, holding an identical device. The photo was dated 15 years ago, tagged, AP Physics Final Project, got a B+, because Mr. Henderson said it was unnecessarily complex. The vault went silent except for the hum of the containment field. "This is impossible," Felzorn finally managed. The eternal mechanism was discovered on Zeltharii Prime in geological strata dating back 987,342 cycles. "It predates your species by..." "Yeah, about that." Sarah scratched her head sheepishly. "Senior year, I was really into photography and engineering. I built this aperture mechanism for a camera obscura project, but I kind of lost it. I was supposed to present it at the science fair, but it disappeared from my locker. I figured someone stole it and threw it away when they realized it wasn't valuable." She pointed at a specific gear. "See that wobble in the 3rd ring? That's because I stripped the threading when I was rushing to finish it the night before. And those scratches? I dropped it in the parking lot. Twice." One of the Zeltharii priests made a sound like a deflating accordion. "Mr. Henderson gave me a B+, Sarah continued, warming to her story. "He said the design was overly complicated for the intended function and that I should have used a simpler lens mechanism. I was so mad. I wrote this whole angry blog post about how teachers don't appreciate innovation." Felzorn's 6 eyes focused and unfocused independently, a sign of deep cognitive distress. "But the temporal dating, the geological evidence..." "Oh," Josh snapped his fingers. "Dr. Kim, didn't you go on that teen ambassadors trip senior year? The one where they sent high school students to that new colony as a cultural thing?" Sarah froze. "Zeltharii Prime. Oh no. Oh no." "We landed on Zeltharii Prime for like 6 hours. There was that weird ceremonial gift exchange, and I was so nervous I forgot my backpack on the landing site when we left. This was in my backpack." She looked at the hovering device with dawning horror. "You're telling me my failed physics project has been the cornerstone of your civilization's philosophy for 1,000,000 years. 987,342 cycles," Felzorn corrected automatically. Then his translator emitted a sound that might have been either a sob or a laugh. "Our entire religious order, the temple of eternal mechanisms, The university's dedicated to deciphering its purpose. The war's fought over interpretations of its meaning. It's literally just an aperture for a camera, Sarah said weakly. It opens and closes to control light exposure. You twist this ring here and do not touch the eternal mechanism. Sarah withdrew her hand. Right. Sorry. Sacred relic. Got it. In the corner, one of the Zeltharii priests was rocking back and forth, repeating unnecessarily complex in a monotone. So, Sarah ventured, should I tell you what the other things in my backpack were? Or would you prefer to maintain the mystery? Felzorn's translator went offline. He stood motionless for a full minute before finally gesturing weakly toward the exit. Humanity had officially made first contact. It was going great.